And here we are, the first shots through the Riley Defense 7.62x39 Krink. If you haven't seen it before, we already have an unboxing on this gun. We kind of talk about some things I like about it and some things I already, just at first glance, don't really like about it. But a lot of that doesn't mean anything because we haven't shot it yet. So let's not try to make the common mistakes people make on the internet and just regurgitate everyone else's opinion. Join me, won't you, while we make our own opinion about this American-made AK. Again, Riley Defense, Rack 47 Krink. Not a single round through it. I can tell that it was test-fired because I do see some jacketing in the lands and grooves of the barrel, so I know it was test-fired. But, yeah, all we've really done to this thing, we brought a suppressor. We're definitely going to suppress it today. We are running an RS Regulate 302M rear bias mount, which will work on Krink-style AKs because you have to get behind the iron sights here. And we do have a Bulgarian thingy-mabobber here because this is a 4.5 pin, so Bulgarian thingies will fit on this gun. Factory, everything else. The booster, the trigger, the grip, internals, all 100% factory. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start blasting. And we brought several different types of mags, but it's 7.62. It should work with every single type of 7.62 mag that we have because it's standard. This shirt cannot be bought on third pin threads. Man, Creed's on a redemption arc, man. So here we go. Waffle mag. Safety's very tight. I should loosen that. Pretty cool. Pretty punchy, as I would expect with 7.62 and a booster. I'm not a big fan of boosters for that reason, but let's keep going. Ejection pattern's pretty far away. I wouldn't say 20, 30 feet far, maybe 15 feet far. All right. First 30 rounds, no problems. That's good. That's what we would expect. Let's keep it going. Bakelite mag. First 60 rounds. Not bad. Smells good. So in the unboxing, I found that the magwell was maybe just a scotch tight, but everything was rocking and locking. So let's do some 1-to-1s. All right. Woo. He's punchy. First jam. And we were going quite fast there. So let's see what we see. Looks like we got a live round partially in the chamber. See it there? Couldn't quite get the spent casing out. Let me just hose this mag again because now we're using a slightly different ammo. Go as fast as I can, see if we can't force that malfunction again. Not good. All right, we'll change mags and just see. This is a very reliable mag. Same exact failure. Different mag, different ammo. Going back to Wolf Steel. Okay, let me go back to the other ammo, which is lacquer coated. Can't get this stuff anymore. It's called, it was that Republic ammo. No longer available. Weird. That's the same mag from before. Very weird. We are now 5 mags in. All right, 7 mags deep. Doesn't really feel like the action's gotten that much smoother. That hammer face is really rough. Yeah, might be getting a little bit better. Safety's loosening up. Not quite loose enough for me to use the little extendo here. It takes too much force, but the regular way works fine. But we can always loosen that up. All right, 8 magazines. I'm gonna say that's pretty good and broken in. Let's really torture this thing with a suppressor. So at my house, I actually put a Wolverine on this thing and it failed a suppressor alignment tool check. I'll show you a picture of that here. And if people are wondering, I'm actually using the short 24mm thread insert for the Wolverine. I have the long, but I tried it with the short. I'm wondering if it just bottomed out too soon and maybe that's why it failed, because we put a Putnik on there from Resilient Suppressors. I just got this thing in, and this does not have the same give that a Wolverine does. And as you can see here in the picture, the dowel rod fell out perfect. So I don't know. I don't see how one can fails and another one doesn't. So I might need to try the long 24mm adapter in my Wolverine, but didn't have time, so Putnik it is. And you have to admit, that looks sick. All right, I know it's not gonna feel great because we're adding a ton of back pressure and I don't have a way to tune gas, but you just gotta send it, you know? All right, we'll take a few shots and then we'll check the tip of the can, just to be sure. Looks good. Interestingly enough, it has less recoil now than it did with the booster. That's why I don't like boosters all that much. The hole where the gas comes back and pushes the piston back is so close to the end of the barrel, there's like that little bit of dwell time. So boosters help, so do the cone boosters. This doesn't need it. It feels way better with the can than it did, so we're gonna leave that can on. It shoots so much better. Totally different gun. Last round. I don't know if that's the gun or my trigger finger. I cause malfunctions with ALGs all the time, going too fast. So, can definitely loosened up. Let me grab my little tightening mitt and tighten that thing back up. But it definitely came loose. I wonder if the booster is adding more back pressure than this can actually is. The recoil is drastically lower with that, and I felt like I could shoot even faster until it malfunctioned at the end with the can on. Could that be happening? I mean, it's a can. It's got to be adding more back pressure, right? Recoil impulse tells me the booster's adding a ton of back pressure. I don't think it needs the booster. Now, I will tell you, I tried a JMac 4-chamber brake on this gun, and it doesn't really fit. It's like the muzzle brake bottoms out before the detent on the gas block can hold the muzzle brake in place. Otherwise, I'd be showing you a JMac brake right now just to try to tame recoil. That brake really wouldn't work on this gun. Don't know why, it works on all the others. So we'll find something, but right now, that's the business. Dude, feels so cool with the can on there. Man, that can does not stay tight. Didn't move that time. I think it's moving. Yep. Bummer. Still want to keep it on there though. Haven't done this in a while. We'll try it. Nice! Got through the whole mag. Woo! Okay, last mag. Now I want to make a point here. Every single round that you've seen shot in this video was shot within an hour. From when we got here and started actually shooting to now, this gun is boiling hot. And the can has made it much, much hotter. That's why I always recommend a glove. Oh, there it is. Biggest 30 rounder I got. So we're going to send it home with this bad Johnny. So again, this isn't filmed over days, weeks, months. This is all filmed in an hour. And we have beat on this gun pretty hard. Oh yeah. Ooh. Man, 30 rounds has never been so heavy. Damn, it's so much fun, dude. These big mags are so much fun. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's burning the shit out of me. Holy crap, it's freaking hot. I'm trying not to drop F-bombs. God damn. It had a rocky start, but man, it got better towards the end. Woo. Woo-wee. All right, I'm gonna let it cool down where I can actually touch it. God. And we're gonna get a tally on this ammo. Let's take a look at internals, you know the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 30 rounders, plus 1 40 rounder. I mean 30, sorry YouTube, but y'all know the deal. Plus this many. Hell yeah, right on the freaking money. Right on the money. That's 500 rounds. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I was trying to do today. Got a little metal movement. I'll show you guys. I know that's going to be very hard to see. So it looks like here, I'm going to take some better pictures and I'll be sharing those too, but this is just real time. Definitely metal movement. You can catch your finger on it. Okay, right there. Decent little metal movement. Got a little splash here. You can kind of see it there. I'll also post pictures of that. You can catch a fingernail under it. Ow, 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 ow. I'm just trying to look real time here. Right there. I'll take better pictures of that too. And I can like kind of see the metal rolling over a little bit. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, there's a good spot. Right down there. That channel where your your fixed ejector rides. That's what this little channel here is. Your fixed ejector rides and kicks the round out through that channel. And it looks like, focus, right there. See the shiny spot? Looks like it might be hitting the fixed ejector a little bit there. A little bit of metal movement. And I can't tell what that is. Right there. I can actually like pick it off with my fingernail. That's a little bit of metal movement there. I know that's hard to see. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on that as we get over 1,000 rounds. Because these parts will kind of massage themselves together. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that. This part that was kind of rubbing on the bolt a little bit, but this looks fine. That looks totally fine. And if I'm looking down here in the trunnion, ow, very hot. I just don't see anything of note. I'm gonna take pictures. Trunnion looks fine. Everything else looks okay. Take a look at the carrier. Owie, that's hot. Everyone loves to see the tail. All the tails splash. Right there. Little bit. It's starting to flatten out. Ow, ow, ow. This is the first time I'm seeing it too, so just bear with me. The carrier looks to be perfect. Little splash on the tail. Newsflash. All AKs do that. but I know people are pretty concerned about it. I'm hoping you guys are seeing some detail there. It's a little polished right there, but there's no like splashing or metal moving. It's just just really getting polished. Piston head looks fine. They usually do. There you go. We'll take a look at it again. We're gonna definitely push this past 1,000 next time I can have it out. All right, and with that, we have our first 500 rounds, and you know, we're just gonna have to really keep an eye on that metal movement because there is a little bit. Everything else inside the gun, from what I can see, and you guys saw the pictures, looks really good to me. We had malfunctions, that's documented. Do guns have break-in periods? Maybe, but this one seemed to clean up as we went on. I think we had one malfunction with the suppressor, but it honestly had more malfunctions with the booster than it did the can. So, I don't know. If you get one of these, maybe try it without a booster for a while. I'm going to try to find another muzzle device that works so we can shoot it more unsuppressed without boosting the pressure. Anyway, I'm not too sure what else to say. I can tell you from like my butt dyno, I had a very good time today. This was a lot of fun shooting a 7.62 Krink. I can't remember the last time I shot a 7.62 Krink. I shoot 5.45 Krinks all the time, but I had a blast. I freaking love that can. I just wish I could get it to stay tight. I'll have to ask Resilient if there's like a special sauce I use or something. But this gun suppresses awesome. Really, really cool. Now, your mileage may vary depending on the can that you have, but, you know, try it out. So what do you guys think about it so far? You know, this is well beyond a break-in period, in my opinion. I mean, it's half a case of ammo. So, yeah, what do you guys think so far? I think other than the malfunctions, which I'm still not really sure how that happened, on the same mag with the same type of ammo, and then everything else ran great after that, and it was the same exact style of malfunction. Anyway, I don't know. But in the next video, we'll shoot another 500 rounds through this thing. Hopefully, like 2 days from now, I can get that filmed for you. But interesting stuff, man. All right, I appreciate everyone watching. If you see me post about this on Instagram, that's a good place to go over there. Tell me how you feel about it, and we can all have a round table and discuss. Now, we actually have rounds on this thing. We can actually have an educated opinion instead of what people tell us to think. Let's make up our own minds. All right. Love you. Bye.